So I know you've come for the recipe, but I hope you stay for the conversation. Today we're making a delicious honey and soy braised grass-fed short rib from Manning Valley, topped with a delicious Bambino and cucumber pickle. Like, what more could you want? It's gonna be delicious. Let's just do it. All right, so let's start off with some baby Qukes. And the reason for using these is because they got a wonderful texture. Split those in half, and then we're just gonna lightly salt these. So you let the cucumbers do their thing for about 20-30 minutes. The moisture will release, texture will increase. But in the meantime, let's get onto the Bambinos. So good. We split them into quarters. Look at that, look at the texture. These are perfect, sort of personal cabbage. I'm gonna take a little bit of Rio Vista olives, extra virgin olive oil. So just dropping in a couple of dried chilies. They will start to blacken and perfume, so that'll add a lot of goodness. So we wanna blacken the Bambino cabbage. We want color on that. So just to help with the caramelization, we're gonna add a little bit of sugar. There we go, look at that. Cabbage is starting to wilt, it's getting a lot darker. Flavor smells amazing. But what's gonna make this really special is this delicious aggramato style garlic oil from Rio Vista olives. I'm gonna add finely shredded ginger. This just to get it all straight in our Tefal pan. Szechuan peppercorns, black vinegar, straight in. You'd find something like this at like an Asian supermarket. You take the deliciousness that is the Bambino cabbage, ginger. The whole idea with these is you might want to pat them dry, brush off any excess salt, put them straight in on top of the cabbage. I just don't know if I can wait any longer than right now. So this is a delicious piece of Manning Valley grass-fed short rib. We're gonna break this into 3 separate bones. Hopefully you have a sharp knife. You wanna go down a good dosing of salt. Short rib, any braised meat will go a good amount of salt first. Rub it in. We're gonna go a good grinding of black pepper. Well, to start, oh, it's going to be good. Okay, so you're gonna need a slightly bigger Tefal pot, all right? So put that straight on the heat. I just wanna eat it now. But it does need a lot longer to cook. We're gonna cook this for about 3.5 to 4 hours. That goes straight in the pot. Now we're gonna braise it, so therefore it needs to be submerged in liquid. Cinnamon, star anise. We want about, say, 2 to 3 inches of ginger. We're gonna add in about 1/3 of a cup of Nature's Nate chili honey. So some for the pot, some for my finger. Oh, that's a private moment. We're gonna add some Chinese cooking wine or Shaoxing, some soy. If you wanna keep this gluten-free, you could use tamari. Just enough water to cover. Probably about 1.5 liters. So lid goes on, goes into the oven for about 3.5 to 4 hours. And when you pierce it with like a small skewer or something like that, it should push in and pull out with very little to no resistance. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. And then dropped in some of that blackened Bambino cabbage, cucumber pickle, lots of ginger. Then we're gonna add a little bit of the Rio Vista aggramato chili oil. So OzHarvest is committed to reducing food wastage by 50% by the year 2030. Now I think that's pretty important and absolutely achievable. Now if we all get behind this, head to the website, ozharvest.org, make a donation, #CookToConnect, and share a plate with a mate. Rather than waste the food and not eat your leftovers, maybe there's an opportunity just to connect with someone else. You might be pleasantly surprised, they may do the same back for you.